Oscar Bevis, IFL TV, proudly sponsored by Everlast here in Liverpool for a little media event. As we look forward to November the 6th and the return of the Boxer tournament, it's a really good tournament, really good lineup, and involved Mr. Levi Kinsiona. How are you, mate?
I'm good, thank you. I'm glad to be back on the channel as always.
Now, good to see you. We did cross paths briefly the other night in Liverpool. I do just want to quickly talk about that as an event, because when you're in and around something that is as high intensity in an arena as that, there's people going that mad. That must give you the buzz and think, fuck mate, I need to get out.
Yeah, and you know what? To say that's the arena I'm going to be boxing in under 4 weeks, like, I was just so glad to be there, so happy, the energy buzzing. And when the ring walks were taking place, I was just thinking, I can't wait to get in there and just perform.
And like I said, it's a good tournament as well. There's a good bunch of lads. Some of the tournaments are previous, you can kind of pick an exact winner. But this one, there's going to be a couple of favourites up there. Like I would say, you would probably say this as well. Well, you're going to say this. You would be up there as a favourite. Lee Appleyard, Masha might be chucked in as one of the favourites. If you win this, it's almost a bit of a statement as well.
Yeah, this is a massive statement. I wouldn't say that I'm one of the favourites. People have told me, oh, you're a favourite and this is that, you're a dark horse. But to me, I'm an underdog. I want to go in there as an underdog. There's no pressure on my shoulders. A lot of them lot have been the rounds, boxer titles, done this and that, and everyone knows them in boxing. So for little old Levi from Sheffield to go in there and clean up, that's going to be huge for me. So there's no pressure on my shoulders. So I'm just going to go in there, do what I do. I've been calling to fight people. Now I get to pick out of 7. So I can't wait.
Yeah. You say little old Levi from Sheffield, but there must be a reason that people are calling you one of the favourites, whether it be your amateur career or people have seen you and know what you're about. Because like you said, there are boys who fought for Commonwealths, British and whatnot, and you haven't yet. So why are you being sort of labelled in that favourite bracket?
Yeah, because if you look back to the amateur record, and I've been a national champion, I've had 29 fights as an amateur, won 24, and I've been pro the least out of all them. They've all had the experience, they've all had the rounds. Yeah, they're all talking about, oh, this is going to suit my style, this and that. You can't go from boxing 10, 12 rounds, slow pace, to switching it in 6, 7 weeks to box high pace. It just doesn't work like that. Your body doesn't work like that. But for me, my last fight was a 4-rounder. I've been in camp since December. I've been working. I've stayed in the gym. I've recently fought a 4-rounder, and I'm just ready to go. I've been the most active. So that's why people will be looking at me as like, oh, you might be one to watch it. He might do an upset. But for me, I know what I've been working on. I know my style's a very, very awkward style, hit and not get hit. I can box, I can fight. So for them, it's going to be a really, really tough fight for them if they can't land. And if they lose that first round and they're playing catch up to me and walking into every single one of my shots and I'm spinning them off and spinning them in rings, it's going to be hard for them.
I think you've just influenced me to put some money on you there with that little sales pitch. I remember I spoke to you in Sheffield, and that was when you was meant to fight on the Newcastle show, and things got pulled, and it was all a bit of a ball ache. I think you wanted a big opportunity, but you were just dying for a fight. So did you have to sort of get that 4-rounder in on the card that Tomlinson fought on the Hobson show? Did you just have to get at least some ring activity after that defeat as well?
Yeah, we just wanted to get out and get the ring rust off. Obviously, Dave said, you're fighting a 4-rounder. I was like, no, I'm not. I'm fighting a 6-rounder. And he was like, Levi, you're fighting a 4-rounder. And I don't know if he had this plan before or whatnot, but it was the best thing for me to fight a 4-rounder. And I got to show what I can do. And everyone liked what they see. And I've been in people's mouths and whatnot, and everyone's been talking. And when this opportunity arose, I jumped straight at it because honestly, I believe I beat every single one of them. Every single one of them. I'm not bothered which one I get, but I believe I beat all of them.
And is this the springboard potentially for you to get the journey going to where you want to go? Because I know you want to get your hands on the British title and then move potentially on. You talk about your amateur career as national champion. There's so much potential to be unlocked. Is this like the springboard for you? Yeah,
in this type of setup though, it's a bit hard because 3-minute rounds, you can't really show the best of yourself. And as much as everyone says it's a professional tournament, it's not a professional tournament. This is an amateur tournament. You're boxing 3-minute rounds. Everyone's going to be gung-ho, and if you've not got a good start, then you're not going to be able to settle. So if you go out there and you and someone else have a really, really good fight, people might want to see it over 10 rounds, and Sky might want to put that on, or someone else might want to put that on. So it's all about just going out there and doing the best you can.
Yeah. And for 9, I can't even add 3 times. I couldn't even do 3 times 3 there. I was working out how many rounds you'd have to do the tournament. But for 9 rounds, you could potentially walk away with 40 grand. So the best 9 rounds of your career, and you're walking away with a nice little bag as well. So yes, it's just nice, isn't it?
I'm just saying, yo, show me the money. Show me the money. But yeah.
9 rounds is just fuck all, isn't it? It's nothing.
I don't even think of it as 9 rounds. I think I'm in the ring with someone for 12 minutes. Like, what is that? And then I'm going and resting.
12 minutes?
Yeah. 3, 6, 9.
No, 3. Me and you both need to go back to school. We both need to go back to school, mate. I can't lie. So yeah, so it's
less than 9 minutes.
9 rounds, 27 minutes.
Yeah. So, but for obviously the first round, it's a 9 minutes each. So like, what's that? If you
First round is 9 minutes each. Oh, the first round of the two. Come on. All right. Long story short, yeah. If you win, you're walking away with 40 bags. Yeah. We'll leave it at that.
If you win, you're walking over the bag. But I'm just saying, if you can't do them rounds, and you can't put all into it, like there's something wrong with you. And we've all been training. I know everyone's going to be fit, everyone's going to be ready, but you can't even plan a game plan because no one knows who to fight, and that's the thing. So you just got to bring the best out of yourself.
Is the draw's fight week as well? So you'll have like minimal time to prepare for fight one.
Yeah, the draw's fight week. So just can't wait for that. Can't wait to see who I draw. If I was to pick anyone that I wanted to fight, it would probably be Lee Appleyard. I've shared hundreds of rounds with him. So that would probably be who I'd pick, yeah.
Well, you two were just in a room here. I didn't know if you were like sort of eyeing each other up slightly, because I know when you do these media days and the boxers meet, they do have a look at each other and just, I don't know, size each other up and shit like that.
I don't have to size Lee up. Like, we've known each other for years. Like, Lee knows what I'm about. I know what he's about. But all of these here, like, we're just all getting on. Obviously, talking to Mashadad, he's a nutter. I'd love to fight him just because he's a nutter. And I think it'd just be a funny fight. But I don't have to play no games with anyone here, because you're playing games with 7 other people. That's just too much energy, man. I can't be bothered with that. So I'm just gonna wait till fight week, see who I draw, and then we go from there.
Right, Bosch. Good to speak to you, Levi. Good to see you as always. And yeah, see you on fight week.
Yeah, let's go. See you then.